Today we will see in grammar part active and passive voice. Already I have taken for 10th standard the basic of active and passive voice. I will forward that to YouTube. You please watch that. Then you go through this video. Then only you will understand. Here I have taken only the task. Under unit 3. Page number 77. So you know, from active voice to passive voice the subject is changed. We have to see only the subject, verb and object and the tenses. Basically the tense does not change. Only the action verb changes to verb 3. Verb 1, if verb 1 is there, it changes to verb 3. If it is verb 3, it will be verb 3 only. Only the be form of the verb based on the subject is singular or plural, it changes. Okay, let us see some example here. Here change the following into passive voice. So generally use the sentence is given in active voice. In passive voice you will see by. That by word gives you a clue the sentence, given sentence is a passive voice. Here no by is there, so it is an active voice. The governor inaugurated the exhibition at 10 o'clock. The governor inaugurated the exhibition at 10 o'clock. So here see the governor is subject, inaugurated is verb, exhibition is object. So at 10 o'clock is adjunct. So you need not change anything of this. Only the subject, verb and object interchanges. Okay, the subject changes to object, the object changes to subject. So let us see the answer here. This is the answer. The exhibition. The exhibition. Inaugurated. What tense it is? Inaugurated is past tense. So the exhibition is singular. So it is was. The exhibition was inaugurated. So before adding the object, you have to put the by. Before adding the subject converting to object, so before that you have to put the by whom it is done. So the exhibition was inaugurated by the governor at 10 o'clock. This at 10 o'clock there is no change in that. Okay, let us see. I have not worked out for the example B, which is similar, which is a very easy one. You work it out. If it is not possible by you, write it down and ask me, I will reply you. Under C, here you see it is an interrogative type of active voice. Who taught her computer science? Taught. Taught is a past tense. Who, it is an interrogative type. Except for who, when other question comes like when, how, why, what, where, there is no change in that. It will be same. But here when it comes who, you have to put this who as by whom. You have to put that who as by whom. Her changes to she. Her changes to she. By whom she taught is a past tense. So that's why the be form is here. Third form of taught is taught only. So by whom she was taught. What is the object? This is the one, computer science. There is no change in that. Question mark will be same question mark. Direct, indirect and active passive voice, you should not get confused in both of this, both of the active passive voice and direct, indirect. Direct, indirect when present tense is there, you will convert it into past tense. But in active and passive voice, the subject changes to object and the object changes to subject. That is the main thing, you have to keep it in mind. Let us see the fifth question. Do not tell lie. I have taken a model question for each type of question. Each type of answers that is worked out here. So let us see the fifth one. F question. Question number F. The question is do not tell a lie. Do not tell a lie. It is an imperative type of sentence. You have to see what type of sentence it is. When it is an imperative type of sentence, you have to put let. Okay, you have to put in let in passive voice. So let, what is the object here? Lie. So let a lie be. Let plus be. Let a lie be not told. Let a lie not be told. It should be let a lie not be told. Need not put be in front of no, after not only it comes. Let a lie not be told. Be. So tell, told, told. The be form is this shows that tell is a present tense. This be shows that tell is a present tense. Keep it in mind. Next one, please open the door. Please open the door is what type of sentence? It is a request type of sentence. So here you can write let the door be opened, or you can also write you are requested to. You are requested to open the door. You are requested to open the door. So this can also be the answer if it is please. Okay, let the door be opened, you can write if, here, but as it is please here, you write you are requested to open the door. Let us see the question number M. Under question number M, it is also an interrogative type of question, but here see it is when. There I have taught you about who, why, it is who. So when who comes, you have to put by whom. But here when comes, when, what, where, why, there is no change. There you need not add by in front of this type of question marks. Okay, when did you feel the tremors? So here see the tremors is a object, feel is a verb, did shows that the sentence is a past tense, you is a subject. Okay, so this object changes to subject. When comes as it is same. There is no change, only who changes as by whom. When, how, why, all these doesn't have any change. So when comes as like it is, when the tremors, now did changes to was. Okay, when the tremors was, feel, felt. Verb 3 is felt. So when the tremors was felt, before the subject comes by. I already told you. So when the tremors was felt by you. Children, please see the 10th standard video for reference. Now let us see in task 2, change the following into active voice. The given sentence is in passive voice and you have to change it into active voice. First you have to find out what is the given sentence in the question. Then only you will be able to change. Sometimes the question will be asked, change the following sentence into other voice. Then you have to be very alert and you have to use your intelligence in changing the active voice to passive voice to active voice. Okay. Now the question A, the smuggler has been nabbed by the police. Has been is a present perfect tense. This is a present perfect tense. So generally the 4 tenses will not have any passive voice. That is present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense, which I have shown you in the 10th grammar itself. You can see that. The police means plural. Okay, it is a group of people, not a single person. So we have to use have, not has. So the police have nabbed. This been is in passive voice. You know, when have, has, had comes, in passive voice you have to use plus ben plus verb 3. Okay, so this is passive voice formula, but active voice only have or has plus verb 3. Okay, so the police have nabbed who? The smuggler. This subject, now here the subject goes into object. So the interchange of subject and object is a very important thing in changing the active into passive voice into active. Okay, so by is not here, only in passive voice you will have the by word. Here you will not use any by. So the police have nabbed the smuggler. This is the answer. This is the active voice. Okay, next question, see, by whom were you interviewed? See, same line, I have who taught her computer science. So by whom? So this by whom will convert into who. Okay, so interviewed is a object here, that will change into subject. So it is in past tense, you have to keep it in mind. Who interviewed you. So the verb itself, the subject doesn't changes here, the verb changes as it is here. Who interviewed you. You, that is the object here that comes after the verb. Okay. Now in D, question number D, not a word was spoken by the convict in self-defense. Not a word was spoken by the convict. So here not a word is the subject, was spoken is the verb, by is a preposition in passive voice. This is our object. This object changes into the subject. Okay, so the convict. Now here it is what? It is past tense. So the past and was is changed into did. You can see some more examples. I have changed did as was. Here I have changed did as was. Like that, here I am changing was as did. The convict did not speak. Spoken, verb 3. So, past tense is here. So, the verb will be present. So, did not speak a word in self-defense. This is urgent. Okay. So, this urgent you should not touch. Okay, so that is the answer here. The convict did not speak a word in self-defense. You have lot of tasks in your textbook of unit 3 in page 77 and 78. Please go through it and work out. Children, students, please just go through again and again this video, what I have explained. If there is any doubt, feel free to ask me any questions so that I can explain you in a better manner. Thank you very much for listening this video.